Hello, welcome to the Weekly Economic Snapshot. Today, we'll look at how our cost of living compares with the rest of the country using the regional price parities produced by the Bureau of Economic Analysis. These 2024 estimates recently came out, and they were delayed a bit by last fall's government shutdown. These are indices measured relative to the cost of living of a typical American, which is set equal to 100. The Pikes Peak region, that is, the Colorado Springs Metropolitan Statistical Area, which is El Paso and Teller counties, had a regional price parity of 100.7, which means the cost of living here is 0.7% higher than nationwide. The San Francisco-Oakland area was the most expensive metro area with a price parity of 115.6, and Monroe, Louisiana was the lowest at 83.6. Denver's was 105.8, and Pueblo came in at 91.8. Colorado's RPP was 103.1, making us the 12th most expensive state. California was highest at 110.7, and Arkansas was lowest at 86.9. Now I know you may be thinking, come on, Mr. Economist, everyone knows it's crazy expensive to live here. It is true that the RPP measure shows that we have housing costs 16.2% higher than nationwide, but in the other categories, we were below 100, quite a bit lower in the case of utilities. Another interesting thing to note is that the housing number was lower in 2024 than in 2023, which means our housing affordability gap with the rest of the country narrowed. Given what happened with rents in 2025, I expect we'll see that continue when we get the next set of annual numbers. There is an important nuance for interpreting this data. The benchmark of 100 represents the cost of living for a typical American, not an average across cities. And many of our fellow Americans live in large, expensive metro areas on the East and West Coast. The unweighted average regional price parity across our 387 metropolitan statistical areas was 94.9. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next week.